ladies and gentlemen. You have waited all week. Now it's time. Hold on tight. The All Things BMX show is coming to you live from Heartland, Michigan. Melissa, Marie, Paul, Chris, and Justin are bringing another legendary BMX guest to the airwaves. Riders ready. Watch the lights.
All right.
Hey.
Welcome to another technical difficulty start.
It wouldn't be a Wednesday night if there wasn't a technical issue of some kind going on.
Pete's Facebook isn't letting us broadcast to it. Evidently, I'm not allowed to be on Facebook anymore.
Everybody share the YouTube link for us,
yes,
please.
We are on YouTube. And what was the other one? Twitch?
Twitch, yes.
Well, at least Carl's watching.
Yeah. Welcome to the All Things BMX show. This is episode 71. Drew, the distinguished gentleman of BMX. We have our very special guest, Drew Polk. He's going to be joining us this evening on the Mighty Mo's BMX Cruise video line. If you guys haven't done it, make sure you guys book your cruise. It's going to be a great time. The show's chat is sponsored by BMX Rocks Photography. So if you guys haven't checked her out, she out there taking pictures all around the Midwest, actually all over the country, does a great job.
So
check her out.
Check her website out. It's bmx-rocks.com.
She's got a picture of me down in Indy, and I actually look fast. So kudos to her.
Wait, she can make you look fast?
She can.
Dang, I'm going to have to check that out.
You should. Tonight's BMX Showcase is sponsored by Answer BMX. Thank you, Answer BMX. And as always, Melissa's world famous trivia segment, which is brought to you by the Disneyland for bike riders, Ray's MTB Park. Paul, he is hunkered down in the Squirrel Burrow over in Bertucky, and it's brought to you by the Hack Shack. And so if you guys need some bike parts, check them out. They're up there on the West Coast. Our birthday shout-outs are brought to you by On Two Wheels. So if you're at a national and you need some parts, check out our friend Jeremy at On Two Wheels. And the show's opening is brought to you by our good people at Gate 9 Custom Number Plates. Not only can they make you one wicked-ass number plate, boy, can they design a jersey.
The jerseys are phenomenal.
They do great jobs. So it's time to get yourself a Faygo soda. If you haven't had one, it's one of Michigan's greatest exports. Some Mandingo pickles, some Ray's potato chips, maybe a PBR or 15. Don't be late for the great Chris. Let them know where they can watch the show. Well, at least tonight where they can watch the show.
On a normal evening, you should be able to watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Apparently, Facebook's not liking us right now for some reason or another. But live stream is sponsored by a Mega Design Group. So if you're looking for a canopy, a pit setup for your crew, some banners, that type of thing, get a hold of Mega Design Group. Brian Fell and his crew over there, they'll get you hooked up. Also, podcast version of the show. You can catch the podcast version anywhere you get your podcast from. So, Google, Amazon. So you can even tell Alexa to play the podcast. That's sponsored by Joe Doherty's BMX in Our Blood podcast. So also check out the BMX in Our Blood podcast. If you have anything you want to share with the show, make sure you email us at allthingsbmxshow@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. And you can also message the show. You got a special event going on at your track you want us to talk about, share with the rest of the BMX world. We'd be glad to do it.
Absolutely. You can Facebook us. You can email us. Just don't send any D-pics to Chris, okay? He's not a fan of that stuff.
No, we don't do that.
Before we welcome in our distinguished guest, who is probably questioning why he agreed to do this show, we'd like to take
as most do,
and talk about the upcoming T-Bone BMX Pro Experience. They're off this week, but they're going to be back at it, and they actually have an all-girls week coming up, so it's going to be a really good time.
That sounds awesome.
It's happening down there. Cape Coral BMX, and you can hang out and stay at C2 at Vacation Condos. They've got some of the best coaches. Coach K is going to be down there. You got DL, and did I mention it's in Florida? So that's awesome. and you get to stay at See To It. Now, the next camp that they're going to do, you don't have to stay overnight. You can just do the camp during the day.
Just go
so it's
for a
pretty
day,
awesome. Yeah. Training includes nutrition, mental preparation on and off the track, sprint block, watt bike training, which I don't. We had one of those things at Grands. I really wasn't sure what the hell it was. And, of course, you get your personal swag bag. It's a great time. And, as always, at the end of the commercial, Brian's cell phone's number's on there. So, please send him a text message, even if you're not going to go to the camp, and, just tell him hi or something.
Not if you're not the camp, then carbon wheels. He's got carbon rims. He's got shirts, all that stuff. Get a hold of Brian. He'll hook you up.
Yeah, he's got a big announcement coming up, too. All right, we're going to check out their camp commercial, and when we come back, we're going to welcome in our guest. And we appreciate each and everybody joining us this evening over there on YouTube. $9.95. That's all the camp costs, and you get fed, you get trained.
It's a week, right?
Yeah, it's a deal. It's a deal.
All right.
Yep, it is. At this time, we'd like to welcome in our guest, Mr. Drew Polk. Thank you for being so patient.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep. Hey, Drew.
Welcome.
Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Man,
Anytime.
they're already goading you into doing a flip right now. I've had several requests already, so.
All right. Well, shoot.
We might have to do that later.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll get them warmed up
like
first.
a standing flip?
Yeah.
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 Oh, I didn't know if you had like a ramp out back. You had to get on your bike or something.
Little trampoline.
Yeah.
Foam pit.
Only
back
at
there.
Rays.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, there you go.
Shit, I need a goddamn 250 for me to do a backflip into the foam pit. Hey, what's your favorite part of Rays, by the way, being you brought that up?
Probably Profile World. That room. It's pretty nice.
Man,
They just redid that, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
seeing them do some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they were just reworking that, a couple weeks ago. Now they're working on something else over there.
Yep.
They got all kinds of stuff going on over at Ray's.
This mysterious voice that you guys hear is the head of security, Matt Hall. For you guys that don't know, it's Drew. It is Matt's birthday. He's
I was gonna say.
79 today.
Yeah.
And
79.
how old are you?
38.
Are you sure?
I think.
Okay.
He reconfirmed.
He
Check
did.
your driver's license.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look at my driver's license.
Drew's just like, God damn, that's old.
You think that's old? Then you talk to me. Okay.
No.
You could be my dad.
That's actually good.
Oh my god.
Well, as Chris asks every guest,
Yeah.
Chris,
So, hey, just remember, everybody, let everyone know we're just on YouTube tonight. So share that up if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it. And hey, while you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and share and ring the bell, all that fun stuff they ask you to do on
we
YouTube.
should just have Drew tell him because he's obviously better at it than we
He's
are.
way better at it than we are. But hey, Drew, thanks for joining us. So what's your BMX story? How did you get started in the sport?
All right. So basically how it all started was I got my first dirt bike when I was 3 on my 3rd birthday. And then I started racing motocross a little after my 4th birthday. And I raced all the way up until I was 8. So right before I stopped racing motorcycles, we got into BMX through one of our family friends. And then, yeah, I just kind of took over from there. There's more to race. There weren't too many races in motocross. And BMX is like, you could go 7 days a week if you wanted to, all the way down to just 1 day a week. So it was good. So yeah, kind of went into that, and yeah, now we're here.
Yeah. Oh.
So
We're just here.
so how old were you
Yeah.
when you started racing?
It flies. So I started right before I turned 8. I was 7. It was like a month before I turned 8.
Okay.
And then I didn't basically, yeah, I'll just go all the way. So I didn't really lose a race until I was expert. I think I lost 2. One was because the chain came off, and another was probably somewhere else. But
Wow.
won 2 nationals in Reno, I think the beginning of 2012, and then immediately went expert. Chased district points that year, got district 1, and then kind of did some nationals here and there, but didn't really catch on anything for a while. And finally in 2015 made my first back-to-back like 6 in a row national main events. And that kind of started the cycle. So then 2016, we pushed hard for nationals and got NAG 15. Then the following year, we were moving from Indiana to California, or from California to Indiana. So it was kind of a bust year. But then the following year, 2018, we went hard again, and I ended up NAG 4. And then following year after that, got NAG 1. And then 2020, got NAG 4 again. And yeah, now we're here in 2021.
Great.
That's some impressive memory skills.
What
So-
NAG number are you going to get this year?
The goal's 1.
There you go.
It's the goal, but you can never be too sure with grands. Anything can happen there.
So what class was your NAG 1? Was that 16X?
Yeah, it was 16X right before 1720.
Okay. Cool.
Right. And how was that change for you? Because it doesn't, from like someone who watches you all the time, it doesn't seem like it had much effect on you.
So the change is kind of difficult to an extent. It really depends on how mentally strong you are. Like my first race, we went to South Carolina. It was like right after my birthday. And that was like, it had almost everybody, and it was like super stacked. And I didn't make a main that weekend. Like I was basically mid-pack in the semis. But the difference between 16 and 1720 is just the volume of riders. So like 16, I can consistently be like top 3 into the first turn, like in mains. And with my skills, I can kind of maneuver up like and consistently just be in the top 3. 1720, you get to the main and there's 8 guys that have the same speed first rates. I mean, there's a little difference, but like you're basically always going to be with people. So just kind of finding the strength mentally to fight through that. And then the next national, we hit Louisville and I got my first win. So that was a good confidence booster and a good stepping stone. So it hasn't been too bad for me. I know some people, it kind of drives them out of the national scene, but no, it hasn't been too bad for me.
Great. So,
What's your favorite track?
Man, I hate to say it, but probably Zolder, Belgium. I went there for Worlds in 2019, and I've only ridden one track out of the continent, but I don't know, just the European style tracks, just them being so much more technical and difficult, it really appealed to me. But if I had to choose here in the U.S., it'd probably have to be either my old home track in California, Manzanita Park BMX, or probably Houston. Probably the old Houston. I haven't ridden the new one, but I just like it because it's technical. It's kind of a European style track.
You haven't done the Rockstar track yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right.
I think they've redone that since
Yeah.
it first opened.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad.
No.
I'm 5 hours behind. Sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
it happens. How long you been on Hyper?
So Hyper, this is my second year,
Mhm.
but with the team, it's been coming up on, I think, 4 years. So basically how it started was I got onto the team midway through 2018, and that's back when it was still WeOS. But our team is LSG, which is Long Sport Groups, and it's ran by Donovan Long. So he picked me up on like his team, And at the time, we were sponsored by WeOS, so we finished out 2018 on WeOS, did all of 2019 on WeOS, and then 2020 we started up with Hyper, did the whole year through that, and now we're halfway through 2021, still on Hyper.
Okay.
We was that was the carbon frames, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And didn't he do a stint down at the Rockstar track? Like, didn't he help run
Yeah.
that or something like that? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he did for a little bit before Worlds got canceled,
Mhm.
but
I'd quit too. Okay, if I'm not gonna have the Worlds, I'm not gonna run this track. That's why I quit Waterford Oaks, man. I was like, "What do you mean we're not having the Worlds? I'm out of here."
Did not.
As if.
Whatever, man. I'm out. So he's 4 years attached to Hyper now. What's been some of the like highlights you've had, pinnacle moments you'd harken back to in those 4 years?
So the past 4 years of Donovan, I guess just getting on the team was one of the biggest ones because before I got on, I'd never been on a factory team or anything. So just to be like part of a factory team it felt pretty special because, you know, growing up first, I don't know, 6-7 years, you kind of always looked up to those people like, wow, they're on like a factory team. Like it just seems so crazy. And to actually like, get there, it was pretty special. So that's good. And then the other big one is just getting NAB one. That's one of the highlights of my career.
That's nice. For us that are never going to end up on a factory team, like what's the big difference between, you know, well, you've got your bike shop, trophy team, bike shop, and then national. So like, what's the big difference when you hit that national? Like
Factory.
you're a national factory rider. Like what you know, like, are there groupies? Like, do people throw money? Do you get stacks of cash thrown? Like, what's that life like?
I don't know. For me, it's not really too different. I mean, obviously I get a lot of stuff from it. I get like my bike and stuff paid for and some races, but the racing itself isn't really much difference. Like there's not really any more pressure for me. When I first started doing well at nationals, I wasn't on a team, but I kind of still just focused on myself and I just do the best I can. And hopefully I can contribute to the team sheet that's ran. So you got to work together with your whole team and you got to support everyone to hopefully do well on the team sheet.
How many are on the Hyper team?
I forget the actual number. I want to say it's around 20. I think it's around 20.
Oh, right. So you got quite a big group there. That's very good.
Yeah, we're pretty decently sized.
Yeah. Shoot.
Dude, I know, like, was it last summer down at Toledo, though, you guys showed up with like a skeleton crew and just killed it down there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah,
was that your infamous race there, Justin?
Yeah. That was,
okay.
Yeah,
I was just trying to remember when if that was the first
that was
time
my
I think I
birthday,
saw Drew,
not Matt's birthday, but that was the first time I saw you.
Yeah. That's
then I
right.
fell and broke my ribs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
He's
awesome.
so overcome with fanboy.
I was.
Yeah.
You didn't know this, but you were walking along the
just
third
threw
straightaway,
him
and
on.
I just looked over, and my front tire washed out, and I fell.
That's what happened. We've been trying to figure it out for all
Holy
this
shit,
time.
that's Drew Polk, and then right into the face of the next jump.
I do remember him watching him race that weekend, though.
Yeah.
And being like, who the hell is that kid?
Yeah.
Where did he come
Watch
from?
that guy.
Yeah, where did he come from?
Exactly.
Shoot. So
That was one of my favorite nationals ever.
Yeah, many moons ago.
yeah,
Feels
that was
like,
fun.
anyways.
That was a lot of fun. We had a good time down there.
Now, do you like the asphalt berms or the dirt turns?
Oh, good question.
Dirt, way to go.
Matt's vote is dirt.
You know, that's actually kind of a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think with my riding style, just because a lot of my passes are in the turns, I would say asphalt, which asphalts are nice because you really don't have to worry about traction too much. You can kind of take whatever line you want. You can really commit on your passes and your lines. But I feel like dirt just takes a lot of skill, and a lot of people ride really cautious in them, which I don't ride cautious in them. I kind of still just do the same stuff. So I feel like, I don't know. I like both, but if I had to say like track wise, I'd probably just say asphalt just because.
Yeah, they're both fun. So
Do you have any pre-race superstitions that you do? Like any rituals or anything that you do that you're comfortable sharing?
I always do the same. I always do the same warm up. I don't know if that's really a ritual, but
Kinda.
I have to make sure my clips are tightened the same amount, gloves tightened the same amount.
100% ritual.
Yeah, and then warm up.
yeah.
Nice.
You don't have like, you got to wear like green socks or some crazy something like that.
I have my preferred choices of underwear, but that's it.
Nice.
Man, and that's
Chris-
as far as he's gonna go.
That's all we need to know.
Chris does too. He's never changed them.
Hey, no. What we're on that kind of subject? Are
Your
there any...
underwear?
No.
Oh, come on.
Chris, you walked into
Dude,
that one,
I
buddy.
did
Come
leave
on.
my-
Shifting gears while we're on a different subject.
Not Chris's underwear.
All right, I'm talking about like rituals and parts. Is there any particular parts on your bike you have to have? Is there like a must-have this particular thing on my bike?
Hold on, I'll make sure your sponsor.
Like Onyx hubs.
I'll make sure your sponsors are up there.
Yeah,
so
there
you
you
can
go.
see 'em.
Can you read all that?
I mean, yeah, obviously all the sponsored parts, but not really anything ritual wise, I don't think.
No.
Oh, I do know the one, and I'm gonna give a big shout out to my dad right here. My front tire always has to be on quote unquote backwards.
Oh,
That's just something I
interesting.
do. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't realize a tire could be on backwards.
You know, everyone says it's on backwards, but technically they're non-directional, the ones I use. But they have their arrows, and they say they got to be pointed this way, but we put it the other way.
Well, there you go. All right, kids, you heard it here
There it
first.
is.
That's how Drew gets it.
Yep, trade secret.
And what tires are you running?
I'm running a Tioga Power Band on the front and a Tioga Power Block on the back.
Yeah, so the next time I run the same front tire.
You better.
You're flipping that thing, aren't you?
No, I'm just going to be telling him to shut the F up. Drew Polk says otherwise.
That's right. It works for him.
Dude, it happens all the time. Tires on backwards. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I've said that a lot.
Yeah.
My cranks might be on backwards, but that's another story.
Gosh. All right.
Left side
Is that
drive.
even possible?
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Left side drive.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you
it
could.
is.
I guess you could do that if you want. You could all. Yeah. So.
All right,
That'd
so
be cool.
run us through your sponsors. You got 6D helmets.
Yeah, we've been with 6D for a while. They picked me up in 2015. So yeah, 6D helmets. I wouldn't run any other helmet. We got Alice brace. I've ran one of those since 2015 as well. Just make sure my neck and back are, I have safety. And then obviously we have Hyper and then Snafu. We have Pro Max components, box components, HD pedals, G-Form, and Faith Race USA.
Oh,
Now,
pretty good lineup.
what is the is it Altus? Am I pronouncing it right?
Atlas?
Atlas. Can you explain what that is for some of the people watching?
Like me.
Yeah, so
Like,
Atlas is the neck
Justin's
brace.
not sure, so.
Atlas is the neck brace that I wear, the one that goes like around my neck, and it just basically makes it so I don't have full range of motion. So if I go down, I don't like hyperextend my neck, and it helps with compression like on the top. So
Reduces.
yeah, I've worn a neck brace since I started racing. So Atlas is just a good move. They're a lot more comfortable, a little bit more range of motion, but it's still very protective.
Kind of reduces your risk of whiplash or a whiplash type injury.
Yeah.
Melissa's our technical person
know about
with
technical,
the whole. She's a physical therapist.
Is that
so
the one that does it go around your neck and then snap in front?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those always seem more lightweight than some of the other things I've seen out on the track.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely lighter weight.
And you wear elbow pads and knee pads? Because I'm looking at that elbow, and I'm not so sure you had elbow pads on.
Last weekend I was wearing my hip pads. It was just like really humid, so
Yeah.
I was overheating quite a bit. But usually I do wear my elbow pads and knee pads, but past couple haven't been so good about that.
It's all right. We understand.
That's that.
Hey.
That one time I wasn't wearing them.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Who on our team wasn't wearing elbow pads?
Oh, that'd be Mr.
Mag.
Mike Mag. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna put those pictures up.
Oh,
That cat fell, and it looked like someone just.
It looked like hamburger.
It was
dude.
right on there, Drew,
Yeah.
and
bad.
It was
it
rough.
was nasty.
It's all right. So we bandaged him up with a blanket.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
used a blanket.
Shout out to G-Form,
No
though.
way.
Justin uses the G-Form.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Elbow and
Love 'em.
and
Yeah, those things are
knee
nice.
pads, I guess. Yeah.
I got them too.
And they wash very well for all you BMX moms out there.
Oh yeah.
So they don't stink.
Yeah.
No, they're good. That's good stuff. Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
get them on our sponsor list there.
So we know what kind of bike you're riding now. What sort of bikes did you go through in the early stages?
All
kind of
right,
frames
so
did you ride?
my first bike was a Power Light. I got it from my cousin, and then from there we went to an Intense.
Yeah.
And after the
man.
Intense, we went to. This is where the whole thing started. I'll just do a little throwback. I only rode a KTM when I raced motocross, so I was all orange. And then, so the first like custom bike I ever got was an orange Redman.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then after that was an orange Supercross, not a carbon, just an aluminum, but
Mhm.
an orange Supercross. And then from there, we went to a white Yes, and then an orange Yes. And then we got a fully built carbon orange Supercross. And then after that was my black Wii-Wist, then my white Wii-Wist, and then my Hyper.
Wow.
Cool stuff.
That's a lot of bikes in
So
a
you-
short period of time.
So, well, plus, so obviously orange is your deal. So you got Hyper, which is orange. That's their main color. So it all works
Yeah,
out.
I was blessed to get orange.
Well, we like orange here too because that's
Oh, yeah.
our team is orange.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's cool. Where do we want to check in with
Yeah,
the
let's
chat?
have Melissa is going to check in with the chat right
It is
now.
sponsored by BMXRocks.com.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to check out pictures from around all different races in the Midwest and that, you can go to bmx-rox.com. Check out the pictures they got over there.
Hey, Drew, how do I say Nicholas's last name?
Pereja?
Preya. Okay.
Nico. Nico Pereja, that's my best friend right there.
All right. Well, Nico was the first one in the chat, so big shout out to him. He was really grooving on that music earlier there, Justin. So while they were so patiently waiting for the show, it was 90s Dance Club according to Anthony Morris. So
Oh,
Found that specifically just for Drew.
yeah, well, it was
Thank you.
It was
I
well
appreciate
received. So this is nice and easy because everybody's checking in on YouTube. So they're all nice and lined up for me. David Burt, we're saying hi to you. Jason Sterlinski, what's up? Trenton Swoops is in the YouTube chat. The Cardozas are checking in from Arizona. Rick Carter, a.k.a. Thunder Midget, is over there on YouTube.
Thunder.
Did you hang out with him here just past week?
No, we never got together.
You
I
didn't?
hung out with his son, Ricky.
Okay.
He stayed with us for like 2 weeks or something like that. So
Right.
that was fun, but no, we never got down there.
Man, next time.
Yeah, there's always next time.
Ryder Robinette.
Teammate?
What is it? A teammate?
Yeah, Jason Ryder, both teammates.
Okay. Well, he put in the first do a flip request. So we're going to try to get him to do that, Ryder. He hasn't said no yet. Our buddies Mega Design Group is checking in with us. Billy and Jen over at Gate 9 are watching us. Josh Blair with Mad Dog BMX and Bomb Squad from the Bomb Squad and DB Sports World are checking in. Let's see, who else do I have here? Ryder's been busy in here, so I got to kind of scroll. I can tell he's a YouTuber. Michelle Campbell says, let's see, Campbell here. He said, wanted to tell Drew that while recovering from a broken wrist, he's been binging on all your YouTube videos. So you've kept him BMX entertained while he's recovering.
Yeah, that's good. There's not a lot of BMX content out there, so
no. And he kind of commented later on in the chat that's it too. Like it's he loves that they can follow you along. So, Hot Rod BMX says my boy Liam Sanders idolizes Drew. Very cool dude. We're learning that. Drew Coletta's checking in. Let's see. Ryder wants to play somebody in Rocket League on Xbox. If anybody's, tuning in but still looking to kind of hang out, do something else. Oh, Justin, Billy says you are Factory. You're Factory Zoo Crew.
Zoo Crew.
Oh, I don't think that counts.
And he's telling Matt to stay away from his things, which I think he's talking about the thong.
That's what he's talking
Dear
about.
God, I hope Drew did not see that episode.
Oh, well, he'll go back and watch it now. All right, couple more here. Elite Reels from the west side of the United States, I guess. I was going to say country. I guess that works too. Says, hey, Drew. Hi, ATB. Tristan Trevino says, never going to give you up.
Never gonna let you down.
Okay. I was like, that's a song. Keep going. Mike Melvin of the Beer Budget BMXs says, how we doing, people? Matt Ruby says, can't forget the best right here. Caesar Flores says, what's up, dog? T-Bone, Brian Wilson.
I landed on him at Santa Clara.
Oh, well, there you go. Here's public apology right now.
I'm sorry, Caesar. Next time I'll make sure to clear you.
Right. Thanks for breaking my fall, buddy.
Now, when Melissa's done, can you explain this, how you landed on him?
Go ahead. I can.
Can
absolutely.
you pause?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because I'd love to hear how
Yeah, it'll make more
you
sense now.
landed on Caesar.
All right,
He
so
was low.
we went into the first turn, and I got pushed over the first turn, and I was on the backside of it by the BART, and I stayed on the track. So I was already way back, but I was following in. I think I was in fifth or something, and one of my other good friends, Santiago Santa, he slid out, and Caesar ended up hitting him. So they were both down, kind of parallel, and so I was going straight at Santiago, and it was a split-second decision, so I had to hop, and I basically clipped his leg and used it like a curb kind of, so I kind of bump jumped him, and Caesar was just too far for me to get all the way, and I just sprocket cased his leg, and he wasn't doing too good after that. I think he went to the hospital. So
I bet.
I'm sorry about that one, but yeah.
Hey, public apologies help.
Yes.
Poor Caesar.
Did you send him flowers?
I talked to him a little bit. I should have probably.
That's cool. Next time, send him a 40 when you're old enough.
There you go.
They're not old enough for that, Justin.
There you go.
40 a Red Bull.
I mean, come on, Chris. They're factory. Okay?
They're factory.
Yeah. Well, we've heard some stories from some of the other people that have been on the show about those
that's true.
factory tours back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Mr.
Hey, man.
Mega Design.
Yeah, it's not
shared a few.
1980.
that's true. Melissa, what else we got going on?
Just a couple more check-ins. Mr. T-Bone, Brian Wilson says it's the boss, baby. Fun Microsoft says hi.
Fun Microsoft.
Carlos Gonzalez says the panda.
Yep. He took all my senior photos when I was in California. He's really good. ProPix Media.
Oh. And is that a nickname for you?
It was just something a while ago. When I lived in California when I was younger.
Gotcha.
Good family friend.
I feel like there's more of a story he's not sharing, but we'll move on.
Moving right along.
Amanda Alvarez and hopefully the little baby Mangler, although she's not so little, are checking in. They said, we love watching Drew. And, oh, wait, I should keep reading. Baby Mangler, love him more. Hashtag Fast Midwest. And lastly, for now, Mr. Tony Lett says hi. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Send me some questions.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from.
And Cardoza, I see your question about YouTube, and I know that's a subject we're going to get onto with Drew here in a little bit. So I didn't ignore it on purpose.
Yeah, don't be jumping ahead on us, Cardoza.
Oh,
God damn it, Cardoza.
Nico says you have to tell the story, Mr. Panda.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know. You'd think it'd be a crazy story, but I just had like this panda hat that I got. I don't know where we got it, but it had like these gloves on it, and I just wore it a lot when I was younger. So
like a hat with a scarf attached to it. You could kind of.
Yeah.
I hate this damn thing.
I know. I was like,
Right?
I think my 9-year-old daughter has one that she's like loves, so I know what you're talking about.
Chris
Yeah, I
has,
was about that age.
Yep. Yeah.
Chris has one, but it's in cheetah print.
Oh, I thought that was zebra.
Oh, yeah, it's zebra.
Zebra. I used to have some
Three-legged zebras.
I used to have
think.
some zebra stuff way back when.
There's we were talking about the Buckeye National, and there you are, dirt corner and all.
Yep.
Oh wow! And I feel like that other number one there is about ready to not
Well,
be.
What time is it? It's almost 9. Yeah, he's gonna
It's
shit. He's
10.
gonna shit the bed. That's what's gonna happen.
Is that
You got
Those
about
two
10,
right
you
there
got
are
about
about-
10 minutes, Jake.
yeah, close enough?
Yeah, all right.
Now, see, when you're fast like Drew, you don't have to worry about
No,
these kind
no,
of
that was
shenanigans
way
going on
behind him
you.
for sure.
Yeah, that does look
Yeah.
like
I was in the semi.
something's rough's going to happen there. Whew. All right.
Little fun fact: the Buckeye Nationals. That's the only time I've ever tripled. I've missed the triple like I think 2 or 3 other nationals. I won Friday and Saturday, and like missed Sunday just by like a hair. So
Mm.
it was good to finally get one.
Nice.
Now, hey, Drew, do you ride Cruiser as well or just a 20?
So I've ridden Cruiser 2 times in my life for 2 Cruiser Pro-Ams in Fort Wayne, but I just use my dad's Cruiser. It's like an old Supercross, but still gets the job done. But no, I don't race Cruiser besides
Okay,
that.
so it's not something you regularly.
If there's money on the line, I'll do it.
Oh,
Okay.
well, there you
I
go.
like it.
And that is why I don't go to that cruiser money race.
You don't go to the Cruiser.
Because you have to race Drew.
But that's
Dude,
kind of
last time I went, there were like, what universities right, not very far from there. Like, all their
yeah.
pros, all their pros showed up there racing cruisers. I was like, oh wow,
Marion.
Marion.
Yeah.
yeah,
Maryland.
thank
Yeah.
you, yeah, they showed up, and I think they did the same thing. Was they just borrowed their dads or somebody's, and
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Yeah.
nope, not
Well.
signing up for that one.
Well, speaking
Well, I know
of,
a bunch of them used to race Cruisers, so they just brought out their Cruisers for that one race.
Mhm.
Like I know Caden Bowers raced it. He hadn't raced Cruiser that year, but he took his out. And then Noah Tanker, he raced it, but he went pro, so he just took his out.
Yeah,
And yeah, a couple others.
Well, that's pretty cool. I've not heard of a money race for cruisers. That's kind of cool. Something
You wanna-
different.
You want to start
Yeah.
one?
You want to start with? No, I'm good.
Maybe we should.
I don't need to. No.
We could do
I'd rather just race the 20-inch, but if you're gonna make it a Cruiser race, I'll do it.
As long as there's money on the line. We heard you.
Hey, we got Drew signed up.
Hey, we got a state race this weekend in Lansing. We totally can make it happen.
Oh, I
Hey,
forgot about that.
that's
Yeah.
that might be something.
Yeah,
Hey, anybody want to throw some
50
money in?
and over, flat pedal
Cruiser.
cruiser class,
Hmm.
oxygen tank at the finish line.
Oh, is that the one sponsored by Geritol?
Geritol.
Icy hot or something?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So speaking of Marion University, I believe Drew is a senior in high school this year and is
Well,
graduated. Or is graduated. You're headed there, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
In the fall.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate
nice
it.
job. Scholarship and all.
Yep. Got a couple different scholarships.
Nice.
Perfect. That's a lot of work.
What are you What are you gonna major in?
So as of now, the plan is to do mechanical engineering with a dual major with mathematics. But
Wow.
that's always able to change.
That's
so we'll
a
see.
lot of math right
Holy
there.
cow.
Isn't that what you do?
What I do?
Aren't you a mechanical engineer?
No.
What the hell is it? What is it you do?
Sales.
Nah, I buy stuff, man.
Did you make
Purchase-
gears and shit like that?
Yeah, we make gears.
He
Transmissions?
purchases them.
Yeah, but I purchase all the stuff to go in them.
I thought you built them.
Well, we do. Yeah, we
so
machine 'em.
disappointed right now.
Dude, no, seriously. You have to buy the steel. You have to buy the cutters to cut the steel to make the gears. You have to buy.
Sell tin cutters over at Rural King.
No,
Little tin snips.
bro.
Cut the
Carbide.
teeth out one by one.
Carbide tips.
Yes, carbide. Yeah, Matt knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
actually, that's kind of what Matt does here.
So mechanical engineering, that
yeah.
with a dual major, well, and racing and all that other fantastic stuff along the way. That you sound busy.
Yeah. Yep. High school was not fun, but it'll pay
So,
off.
all right. So speaking of that, so what's a typical day like for you? What are we looking at?
In school, out of school, weekends. What are you looking at?
Well, let's say in school.
So last year, my typical schedule would be get up at like 7. I think 7:30. One of the two. Basically had to be to school at 8.
I was just gonna say, did you have a first period?
Yeah.
Study hall?
Schedule was a little weird with COVID and stuff, but
Oh, sure.
there were
that's
2 different
true.
days, and we just had 4 periods in each day. So I did all those. I took 3 AP classes my senior year. Well, technically 4, but only 3 periods of them.
Oof.
And then school would end at like 3. I would go home, train from like, I don't know, 4 to anywhere from 6 to, I think one night I stayed out till 9, and then do homework for like 4 hours, go to bed at like 3 a.m., wake up at 7 the next day, and start it all over.
Holy cow!
You train for 3 to 4 hours?
Yeah, it kind of depended. Typically it was like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 2 hours. I don't know. I'd start anywhere from 4 to 6, but yeah, one night I was out a long time. It was dark. I was still going, so.
I'm exhausted just thinking about that.
Holy cow! Shoot.
Well, explains why
So-
you're nag 1,
Right?
Yeah,
or you're gonna be.
Training
That's-
3 hours a day.
yeah.
that what it is?
That's the part I'm missing. I guess I need to do that.
What?
Train for.
We just
Wait,
need to
just
ride
train.
our bikes.
Right. Yeah, just ride would be nice, right?
Ooh, you fool in training. What
Do I look like I
What-
train, dude?
in a training session? Like, what is a training session look like for you?
It can change. Sometimes I'll do like gym work beforehand or afterhand.
Can you
For
Can you
I don't know,
explain what
an
the
hour.
gym? What is a gym? What is that? I'm,
We don't really use too much weights, or I haven't been.
No?
It's been more just like quickness work,
Mhm.
with either minimal weight or just like body weight. And then the other part would just be doing sprints. A lot of gates. I do a lot of gates. So
do you have your own
about
gate?
it. Yeah, I have a ProStar portable gate. So it's lasted almost 3 years now.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it's helped a lot. It's been a very good investment. I would definitely recommend it.
Very good.
Okay. Personal gate. Got to add that to the to-do list.
We'll put that right on the expenditure budget we want for the show.
There you go.
Right?
You
Yeah.
realize that the only thing we could afford for the show were the lights to go around T-Bone's banner, right?
You're talking about the Christmas lights?
Yeah.
They're not Christmas lights.
They are, too.
They are not.
Like you said Pro Start or Pro Gate? Which one was it, Drew?
Now you're messing me up. Maybe it is ProGate. No, ProGate.
American company.
No, it's ProStart. I think it's ProStart.
Frenchie.
Hold on, let me look this up. Hold on.
He wants to get it
'Cause
right.
now I'm all messed up.
All right.
It's a pro something.
Well, that's the thing. They both are pro.
Yeah, that is kind of.
No, it is ProStart. It's ProStart. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, I'm curious. Related to BMX, your top weakness and your top strength as far as your race game goes.
Oh.
Yeah. Weakness. I think anyone would probably say this. It would be basically my first straights. I mean, my gates are pretty good, but once I get out of that, I don't have quite the acceleration that some other kids do.
Mm-hmm.
But my strengths are my track speed, like mainly my passes and my turns. I think that's where I really shine. Just like intelligence and like reading where the race is going, and then being able to make a pass.
Nice.
You realize they named a move after you, right? Getting poked in the turn.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah.
He's so modest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You talk about it like it's just something. No, dude, your cornering skills are amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
No, fun to watch.
That's
for
his
sure.
move.
And who taught you your cornering skills?
God given.
I don't know if I could tell you. I mean, maybe
Secret.
my history in flat track racing, like I don't know, that might have helped me with turns, but
Sure.
I don't really know where it came from. It just kind of comes natural.
It's that backwards tire.
Yeah, that's it. And the reverse forks.
Good point. Good point.
Reverse forks.
Good point.
All these kids out there flipping their forks around now.
I know I should shut up. That's not a thing. People don't do that.
Now we do have a very, very special fan, and he wanted. You got to meet him last weekend, Mr. Evan Brown, and he bribed me with a bag of M&Ms and a Snicker. That's really all it took for us to call, because he wanted to ask you a question. And, well, first of all, he didn't believe me that you would take a phone call anyway. So I was like, you know who you're talking to here?
You know people.
Come on. Melissa's on the show.
You got
Get with it, bro.
Oh.
So what
you
we're going
got
to do.
M&Ms?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, they're gone.
Well, dude, you're supposed to share them.
Unlike Drew, I don't train.
I'm feeling gypped now. I didn't get any M&Ms.
I mean, I do a lot of mental training, Drew. When I'm laying in bed, like, boy, I should be doing some training.
If I was training, this is
Yeah.
what I would do.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna call Mr. Evan Brown. I'm gonna tell you what, you're gonna make this kid's. If you don't make his year, we're gonna get him kicked off the team he's on.
How old is Evan? Is he 11, 12? We'll have to ask him. I'm trying to remember what he...
It'd be best to ask him.
Yeah.
19?
No, I might be making him actually even older now that I think about it, but...
Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, let's
Don't
call
guess.
him.
I'll just ask him.
Yeah, we'll
just call him.
Okay.
We got it.
There's buttons and shit. I gotta try to.
Hey, Nico
say.
says, Drew, that you're the reason that he passed high school math and physics. Shout out
That
to
is
you.
true.
Secret's out.
Hello, is this Evan Brown?
Yes.
Evan Brown, I would like to welcome you to the All Things BMX show with Drew Polk. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi, Evan.
Hi.
Evan, how old are you?
What's up, Evan?
12.
Well,
Wow.
I was closer than
we
I
were
thought.
all wrong.
I was close.
Did you say 19?
No, Justin said 19.
Oh, Justin
I said
19.
11.
Okay.
I went on the high end, man. I did. Evan Brown, you are on the phone right now with Drew Polk.
Thank you.
And it is my understanding that you met this young man this past weekend over at the
Midwest.
Thank you, Midwest National.
Yeah.
And you had very nice things to say. And I understand you had a couple questions or a question that you would like to ask Mr. Drew Polk. So, Evan, you are now the interviewer. Knock yourself out.
Thank you. What made you start a YouTube channel?
Oh, good question.
That's a good question. So what made me start my YouTube channel was I had skills in like editing and filming. So I had like made edits before just for like other pro BMXers. And I just decided like I want to make my own videos. So I went out, got a GoPro, and just did all my filming on there. I just filmed every lap. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I just like making videos. Yeah, just always enjoyed making videos. So I thought it'd be nice to be able to put together all my weekends after nationals. And another big part would be in the future, I'll always be able to go back and watch the videos and say like, on this day I did this, and this is what happened throughout those days. This is what I was feeling. And I don't know, it's just like a really good way to keep memories and stuff like that.
The fun hobby, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. How many trophies do you have?
Oh, that's a good question.
How many trophies do I have? Okay, let me count this. So 20. I should have. So I have 26 national wins.
Wow.
I think, if I'm correct, I should have 26 No, 27. 27. I think 27. Because I get I get a trophy every time I win a national. But the first time I went to Utah, I flew there and I won both days, and I didn't want to carry both of them back, so I just took one. And then we have the Grands Trophy, which I didn't win. I got second, but of course I'm still going to take one. And then ROC, we have one too. So I think 27.
That's a lot of trophies.
How many trophies you got, Evan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's starting his collection.
Evan's parents run a track here in Michigan. It's over on the east side, borders up against Canada, doing a fantastic job out there.
Oh, we're
So-
Can-Am, eh?
Can-Am, yeah. So if you ever make a wrong turn and pass Ohio, which I would recommend getting out of that state as fast as you can, and end up here in Michigan, let us know, because we'd love to hang out with you over at Can-Am.
Hey, Evan,
I'd love to have you.
Evan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What do you think what drew you to that's not a good question. Let me change.
I really felt you were.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to go that way.
What do you like about Drew? Why do you watch his YouTube channel?
I don't know. I just like watching like BMXers on YouTube and stuff, and I learn things from them.
Have you ever watched him in the corner?
Yeah, he does some crazy moves in those.
He sure does. We can all probably learn a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're so glad you called, Evan. Thank you so much. Did
Evan?
you have any other questions?
Thank you. Thank you, Drew.
No problem, buddy. Thank you for calling in.
And just so you know, that was Evan's very first national that he had competed in, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, last weekend.
Nice work, buddy. You and Dad, huh?
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. My dad, a little bit. Yeah, he stole all the trophies from me.
He stole them all?
No, but he just got 3 huge trophies from it.
Yeah.
Awesome. You earned them. Congratulations.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, my dad did. I
Good
was
job.
just.
Now, hey,
Oh,
what
I
class?
see.
What class are you racing in right now, Evan?
12 inner.
12 inner.
Sweet.
So I'll ask Drew, out of your expertise,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
12 inner. What would be the best tip you could offer? That intermediate class, 12 and under. What would be the best training tip? What would be the best thing you could offer?
I guess just the best tip I would give, I kind of have 2. So one would be just ride your bike a lot, especially while you're young. You want to make sure you're learning your skills. You're very fearless when you're young. So just make sure you're basically just being a little sender. And I know when kids get older and they haven't done a lot of the big jumps and stuff like that, they tend to struggle with that stuff. So I'd really focus on just riding your bike a lot, getting good at it. And the other one would be, I just recommend to get to expert as quick as you can. The quicker you get to expert, the quicker you'll be able to improve, because once you hit expert, it'll really force you to be better, and it'll really push you. So yeah, I'll just work your way up to expert, and yeah, ride a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
No problem.
and pass that along to your dad too. Tell him to hurry up and get to expert too.
Okay.
Hey, look, thank you. We really appreciate you, Evan, and Drew. Thanks for taking time and letting us have Evan call in. Evan, we're gonna see you this weekend over in Lansing, right?
Yep.
All right, you're gonna
Cool.
go. You're gonna get a big trophy this weekend, right?
I'll try.
All right, you're gonna pull a Polk in the corner, right?
Oh, I don't think I'm there yet.
Oh,
But you can keep watching his YouTube videos and learn all about it.
there you go.
There you go.
How you can polk somebody.
Right.
All right, Evan. Well, we look forward to seeing you. And as normal, we actually pit next to you guys, so we'll see you this weekend. Thank you again, Evan and Brown family. Talk to you guys soon. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Evan.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
You just made that kid's entire year.
That's awesome. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Now, if you were to give a recommendation to a 40 and over,
It's the same.
but no, yeah, well, let's go 35 and over. What do you think? Because one thing, we're not going to be fearless.
Retire.
Retire. Oh, no.
That's a
Give it up.
that's a big one. I guess it would just be to get the skills. Like, I know it seems so dumb, but like anyone can pedal fast. Like you can always learn to pedal fast, like no matter how old you are. But just like getting the skills down, like manuals and jumps, like just being able to learn that stuff would be good.
What about a 2-tire or a double tire manual?
Yeah. Hey, you can improve your pumping too. I mean, it's always a good skill
Talking
to have.
shit on me? He's talking shit because he knows that I'm the double
Shots
tire.
fired.
I'm the double tire king, double tire manual king right here.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
Can't jump for shit.
No,
Drew, we gotta
neither.
we gotta real quick go to a commercial, and when we come back from commercial, we're gonna jump into that YouTube channel of yours and
Absolutely.
the 9,742 followers that we got on there.
I wish.
Well, you are on the All Things BMX show, so you never know. It could happen.
We can't even get started on time. Can't even get started on time. All right, Melissa, are you ready to do your read for the Mighty Mo's
shoot.
cruise?
No, I'm not.
Then we will go to the next commercial.
I didn't have it pulled up. I'm sorry.
All right.
It'll take me 2 seconds.
Are you running carbon rims, Drew?
Nope.
No. Well, let me
Nope.
tell
Running
you.
Pro Max rims.
Very nice. I ran them for a while until I finally just stole a pair from Brian, and I still haven't got them laced up. So I have a set of carbon cartel rims, literally sitting in the prize vault. Man, I really got to get them laced
Wait
up.
a minute.
I'm ready now.
Wait, are those for a prize or?
No, they're just in the vault.
Oh, they're just in
No,
Safekeeping.
at some point I'll get them laced up and get,
there. Oh,
you
all right.
know. But the Pro Max works.
I got you.
You're okay. We're good now.
Yes. Thank you for
All right.
waiting.
Stall.
That was a stall.
That was a great stall.
And before we go to the commercial, before Billy can even offer, Drew, I don't know if you're interested, and if you're not, you
Or
can bring
allowed.
your family. Well, he could go. He's old enough.
He
But-
will be by then.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely will
Oh, that's
be.
true. It's next year.
Your family could join you on the Mighty Mo's BMX cruise. And it's literally, what does Mo always say? It's the best.
It's the best pit party away from the track.
Exactly.
Wow, Chris.
God damn, Chris, maybe you ought to do the commercial read.
Yeah.
Now, before Melissa does the commercial
No,
read, what we would
Melissa's
like to
on
offer
that.
you is a spot if you and your family or just you end up going with your friends as a co-captain on the All Things BMX dodgeball team.
Oh,
Because there is a dodgeball tournament on this cruise.
And you will learn about that during this wonderful commercial break, and we will be right back.
Join us for the T-Bone sponsored Mighty Mo's BMX cruise on the Royal Caribbean's Mariner of the Seas. It's a 5-night cruise, September 19th through the 24th, 2022, out of Port Canaveral, Florida, Orlando. There are several stops along the way, and the fun will be never ending. Gate 9 Number Plates is sponsoring the Stomp and Stew event, where we'll hear all of his story. We'll also be honoring Howard Cato with a humanitarian award. Love that pink bike. I always get distracted by that. Mr. Mike Miranda, or otherwise known as Hollywood, will be emceeing the event for all of us. And the All Things BMX show will be sponsoring a dodgeball tournament, as Justin mentioned. So be sure to sign up and make sure you choose wisely because the competition is going to be hot. Or scary for some. Contact Anita Tillman for all the details and make those reservations. It's going to be a trip to remember. Riders ready? Watch the waves.
I don't know about you, but I wish that cruise would hurry up and get here.
Yes.
It's a year. It's over a year away right now. But
Even more now.
yeah,
So we got a year, so Drew will be old enough.
that's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
Plus, we need him.
Nico
on our
says we're
dodgeball.
going on that cruise and we're winning it. Dodgeball.
All
Oh.
right.
All right,
Oh, you gotta be on our team.
Drew, I'm going to get your own custom jersey.
We'll get your
All right.
sponsors on it.
Yep.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Yep. It'll be his ATB, and I think it's 8 sponsors, and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Justin,
Right. Yeah.
I have to share that Mr. Anthony is throwing some shade your way.
Why?
He says, and I quote, "The only time Justin's tires leave the ground is when he's loading it up on the car to go home." Unquote.
Who said that?
Anthony Morris.
You mean the guy that we just had the
Yes,
show
the
with?
guy that we
Yeah,
just...
last week's guest.
Oh man.
Oh, and by the way, Drew, speaking of money, we know how you're kind of motivated by money. Mr. Gate 9 himself, Billy, says he'll pay you to be on his team. He won't even break it out the cruiser.
Oh, now Billy's offering money to be on his dodgeball
money,
team.
and he doesn't have to race a cruiser.
God damn it, Billy. See, this is
He might have beat you on that one.
He might. Well,
Okay.
you know, it depends.
Well, we can negotiate for Drew. How much money are we talking about, Billy? Because Drew's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
Oh, fair, fair.
but Billy
High class.
Billy forgets. In Michigan, we have 10-cent can returns.
Oh,
that is
that's right.
true.
Yeah. So by the time
Have
the
an
cruise comes
abundant
around,
supply.
like we could literally probably pay Drew at least $50 in ones.
In once.
As long as it's not in dimes.
Yeah, because none of us drink beer.
True.
Yeah.
Takes a little while.
It'll take a little while.
$10,000 and a Mighty Mo autograph.
From who?
Billy.
Billy ain't got.
No.
Wait, maybe that said $10. No, it says
No,
10,000.
this is 10. Billy got a $10,000 printer he can't even carry down the goddamn basement.
Andy says I have more cans than you too. LOL.
Yeah, these are all
true.
Diet Dew, and they're all Ohio.
All right, Drew.
I do have a couple of questions.
All
If
right.
you, unless you want to go to YouTube and I can ask them later.
No, let's.
No, we'll do that, and then we'll go to YouTube.
All right, so Mr. Matt Cooper wants to know what is Drew's favorite BMX track in Northern California.
Ooh, good question.
I mean, I kind of already answered this earlier, but I would just have to stick with Manzanita Park BMX. It's my old home track, so they hold a special place in my heart.
Sure, that would
there you go.
make a lot of sense. And then his second part question, what is the best advice Nick Long has given you?
Ooh.
Best advice Nick Long's given me. It'd probably have to be, this is more of an advanced thing, but um, at the national champs this year, it was really windy. And since we were doing the 8 meter hill and the pro set with the berm gap, the wind was really affecting some people. So he was giving me a lot of pointers on how to jump and how to not let the wind catch me as much. So he was telling me to pick up my bike and make myself as small as possible and keep my front end down so I glide through it, and then you can push down the backside. So that really helped that weekend, and I ended up getting a second. So I would say that was a good tip.
Gonna have
Awesome.
him repeat that.
Can I follow up on that? So on the bigger jumps, right, on the Supercross hills and that, is it true that like your carbon rims with the deep V's?
He doesn't have carbon.
I know he doesn't, but he rides with people that do.
Okay.
Like is it really that big of a difference? Like when the rim is like that to this, does the wind really play? Because I've heard it does.
I've ridden carbon rims. I've never ridden the ones that are super thick.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really know. I don't really know anyone that has the super thick ones. I know one kid, Cadell Petrosic, he rode those back in like 2016, and he always complained about it when it was windy. So I don't know for sure, but I would assume so, just because it's basically like putting a parachute on your wheels, like extra area.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Just our one of our sponsors there, T-Bone. He's got a, I guess it'd be a prototype set. He's got a prototype carbon set of rims that look like a traditional set of rims, like the Pro Max, like you and I run,
like a flat top,
they look just like that for that reason. And one, I'm never going to jump that far, and I didn't realize, like, truly, if like the wind really does play that big of a factor with the width of the height of the rim. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I probably could jump it, but I'm gonna need a lot more than that neck brace. Did you have any other questions, Melissa?
Nope. I'm all caught up that way.
That's it.
Oh, well, let's talk YouTube. All right. So Evan kind of asked a few questions there when he was...
Yeah, he kind of beat us to it, didn't he?
That's fine. Because we've got a couple of videos that we were going to show and just kind of showcase exactly how good you are with your editing. And,
so that would be a good question. How did you get good at the editing? Is it just a natural thing? Did you study, learn, take a class? How'd you do?
Growing up, I spent a lot of time on YouTube. That's just kind of always been my place. So I always watched some of like the BMX edits, and then even some other sports edits like motocross. Like, I don't know if you've seen some like football edits, stuff like that. So those kind of sparked some like interest in my mind, and I kind of learned from some of those, some techniques and stuff like that. And then I kind of just, I did trial and error and kind of learned myself.
Okay, cool deal.
Basically the same way we learned this show. Which we still ain't learned yet, so
it's a work in progress.
Son of a bitch is still a work in progress. So this first one that we're gonna throw over here, well, basically I'm just gonna say this one was my favorite out of your videos, and here it is.
Show a few.
Yeah. Here we go. Factory Hyper 1720 expert. Beautiful. Oh, shit.
Oh, this one's good too.
3-1.
That's awesome.
I got the triple with that win.
That was Toledo.
That's Toledo
Yep.
right there.
Oh, that's wicked.
I like it.
There's amazing edits, by the way.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I was like how you can see somebody and then suddenly you're like, nope, it's not there anymore.
Were those 3 separate takes?
Yep.
Yeah.
You overlaid
All me.
them?
Wow.
That's rad.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that took a long time.
Yeah.
This was my first 17-20 win. I was talking about this one earlier.
Gosh, they're all right there.
Not anymore.
Nice.
He got poked.
Nice.
Here it comes. And good
I'm
night.
out.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I like that.
And there he goes again.
Man. Ah. The push to the line.
That reach move, huh?
Yeah.
Is there a special name for that?
I don't
It's called a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. See?
Don't flip off your
Yep.
bike.
Stretch. Don't flip off your bike. That's good. I like that too.
That's the second most embarrassing thing you can do.
What's the first?
Shit in your pants.
Wow. Does that happen often?
Depends on how hard you're pushing out of the gate.
Can't say that I've ever had that issue.
Depends on what you eat for breakfast.
It does.
Says Mr. Speedway
Yeah, it
over
does.
there.
Trust me, Drew Polk ain't stopping at Speedway and getting taquitos like we are.
Oh,
Man,
you guys are
the
eating
bank.
gas station food for
Ooh.
breakfast?
Matt
There it
does.
is.
It's the most amazing thing. I've never seen anything like it in my life. The head of security literally eats the worst food ever. And can bench press a mobile home.
True story.
Hilarious.
Oh!
See ya.
That was in the NAG 5 challenge. That was the last transfer spot right there. To get the main.
The move in the what do they call it? The Tulsa turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy got pulled too.
Yeah, look at that. This is cool.
Johnny Vance, dude. Gotta keep working on the last straight pole.
That's nice touch on the slow motion there.
Thank you.
And this is where I really liked how you brought it all back.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That is cool
Awesome
stuff.
video,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
The edit on that's awesome. Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's probably my favorite video.
you've got some other ones. We're gonna get them. We'll make sure we get those posted up too.
Share 'em
we'll
on our-
watch them also. We got to run through a couple things real quick, and then check back in the chat and watch another video.
You know, we should put a link to his YouTube in our chat or something here so people can go over there and
I can do
subscribe
that.
and like
Yeah,
it.
get him 7 more views.
7, my ass.
I'm just messing around.
He's gonna get. I mean, we might get lucky and get 7 views out of this whole thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Isn't that what they say?
What we gotta talk about our newsmakers.
Oh, newsmakers.
Yeah.
Big weekend.
God, he did it again. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take his logo off after him talking shit about me. The only time my tires get
No
off
more BMX Racing Forum logo.
the only time my tires get off the ground is when I go ahead and lift my bike on my bike rack. So this weekend here in Michigan, we have the Capital City Family BMX Lansing Mega Bowl, and it's their state qualifier going on this weekend, and they've got a ton of racing going on. Friday, they've got their single point race. Saturday, they've got their race for life single point race. And then Saturday, they got their state qualifier going on. And Saturday, it's going down. You ready for this, Chris?
Wait a minute. Saturday. Okay.
Sunday's the state race.
Oh,
No.
Sunday.
No.
No.
So I got it backwards?
Yes.
They're racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think.
Shit, I messed this all up. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Thursday is the local race. Friday is the race for life. Saturday is the state race.
Oh.
So, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you.
That's
That
the way
sounds-
I understood it.
Well,
But
wait, today's the 23rd, and it's Wednesday. So the 25th would be Friday.
Well, let's just go to their goddamn.
I know the state race is Saturday.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Friday, it's going down. Let me start this over. Friday.
Redo.
Friday, it's going down at the Lansing Mega Bowl. You got the 50 and over, one lap, no crap, no clips, money race.
Oh.
Okay? We did this before, remember?
Yep.
So this is going to happen again.
And this is Friday night?
Melissa?
This is new information. The only thing I am
I'm going
confident
to their
on
goddamn-
is that because I didn't know any of this, but is that the state race is Saturday. That's the only thing I can help you
Hold
out
on. I got it.
sorry.
Medler, let us know what the heck we're doing.
Well, Steve
No, it's on the
Steve sent
Facebook
it over
page.
here.
Yeah.
Here it is. 24th, single point race. My bad. I transposed it the wrong way.
Okay, so the 24th is Thursday.
Blame me.
This was probably one of your very early morning.
It was 3:30 in the
Yeah,
morning.
exactly.
It was 3:30 in the morning when I laid this out. Not gonna lie. So yes, there we go. So the 24th is their single point race. Okay. Then
Yeah, those dates are just
then the 25th.
yes, which is Friday.
It's Friday.
Race for life.
Race for life. You know what? I can just put the fourth screen up so everyone can see it here. Here we go. There you go. Let me move this over here. There. So here's the correct dates. What's going on at our friends over there at Capital City Family BMX? Boy, did I fail at that one.
Nah.
I probably should
There's a
stop
couple of dates.
working at like 11 o'clock at night. But Thursday night, single point race. Friday, shit's going down. We got the 50 and over. One lap, no crap. So check this out, Drew. This is what we do because we're old.
Because we're old.
We do money races, but we don't do multiple laps. So it's just one lap, and you're done. If you got more than 8
Unless
riders,
You got more than 8 riders.
then, well, maybe you can. If you got 9, you might be able to share a gate. It's happened. Things, stranger things have happened. But no clips. It's a money race, whole shot, one lap, and we had the last one we had
It was a lot of fun.
It was.
18.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
say that was 50 and over?
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's doing a 40 and over.
Then just added
Oh,
40 and over women. One lap, no crap, no clips, money race for the ladies going down.
Oh, like
You
it.
need to qualify as a lady.
Well, that's going to be talked about later.
a vagina.
And we've got tons of stuff going on, and Whole Shots Awards. Okay,
Yeah, I said
it's-
it, Chris.
Hey,
Thanks, Melissa.
bring out your best old school bike, Chris. Bring your hutch out.
Don't have a hutch, dude.
Your Patterson.
Thank you.
Is it still a Patterson?
Yes, it is.
It always changes.
an Anderson? No, I'm kidding.
I thought it was a hyper. Actually,
Actually, the Patterson did have an Anderson frame at one time. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
So
Total guess.
and ATV is going to sponsor the best rad costume
Oh, when is this?
this
Friday?
weekend.
Friday?
The rad costume.
Yeah, we do that Saturday or Friday. What
I
is
don't
it?
know what day you want to do it.
I don't know.
Well, it ain't gonna be Sunday because we ain't racing there Sunday.
Well, there's going to be a problem. if
Drew, what day should we do the
Rad costume.
rad costume? Should
Wait.
we do it Friday or Saturday?
You're talking about from the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the TV series they made out of Rad.
I'd say Saturday.
Saturday at the state
There it
qualifier.
is.
Okay.
Saturday it is.
Saturday it is.
Oh, dude.
You know what we got to have at the next state qualifier? The best Mike Miranda mustache.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be a good one. But so
There's not enough time for some people.
no. So this weekend,
I didn't name any names.
Capital
I just said
City
some
Family
people.
BMX. Thursday, single point race. Friday, 50 and over. One lap, no crap. We are not going to have an oxygen tank. It's finish line. Just get over it. And then Saturday, via Drew Polk, Rad costume contest, and the winner gets absolutely nothing from. You know what? You'll get a phone call from Drew Polk.
There you go. Text message.
Drew, it's not going to be from you. We're just going to have our friend call and act like you. But
they can talk to Remington.
you can pre-sign up for all the races, so you don't have to wait in line, which is a beautiful thing. So there you go.
Cool deal. Michigan
sounds
State
like a great
Series.
weekend.
Is
Yeah.
it stop number 3, right?
It is stop
It
number
is.
3.
It's 3. So here,
Saturday.
well, he knows he's in Indiana. You know how like all your state races just get piled into 2 months. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you do your state series with all the nationals that you have to do, Drew?
I do as many as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I know 2019, I wasn't able to get one because there were only 3 that I could possibly do. I went to all the other nationals, so yeah.
That's a lot of nationals. Wow.
It's
But I do it
rough.
when I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very rough. Well, I mean, you think about it, pretty much there's a national for a guy like Drew, probably almost
it's
every weekend.
Almost, yeah. There's not really too many off weekends.
Are you racing this weekend?
Not nationally, but either going to Marysville or might ride Louisville. I'm not sure yet.
Like, what do you do in your spare time when you're not training, going to school, or racing?
That's funny that you asked that. I was just thinking, does he have a social life? At
You play video games? Like, what do you do?
What spare time?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what
No,
we
it's
figured.
basically it's basically just training and then YouTube. Not as much anymore. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, but can't really do that anymore. And then video editing, basically the rest.
Wow, it sounds a lot like my life, except the training. Except the training. I work and do this. It's a good time. Are you gonna watch next week's show? We got a pretty cool guy on there.
Yeah.
He's gonna hate me for using this picture though. Hacksaw is gonna be on now. I don't know if you know this guy. He builds like the ramps for Red Bull. He builds a lot of the courses for Red Bull. He's going to be our guest next week. How long have we been waiting to get him on? 3 months?
Quite a while.
Yeah. Jim Sievert's going to be on.
And then you use that picture?
That's if he literally doesn't stab me ahead of time. But check. He's got some stuff on YouTube, and man, he's done some amazing ramp builds, some course builds, and just got some killer stories. If you go to his YouTube page, you can see I don't remember what kid it was. He wanted his box jump like another 2 foot taller, and it was already like 6 feet. I'm like, good God.
Shoot.
Drew's over there like, yeah, what's up, man? That's what I jump.
It's like,
shit, bro. That's what I warm up on.
it's like, where can I go hit that? Where's that at? Where's that located?
Going to be a good show. Waited a while, have him on. So looking forward to that.
Cool.
Want to go to Marysville, hang out with Drew?
Yeah. Right.
Is that on Sunday?
Yeah, they got a Gold Cup qualifier.
Oh,
on
do they have a
Sunday.
Gold Cup down there?
Oh, shit.
That's in Ohio, right? Marysville.
Marysville?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 It's the Northeast Gold Cup
Hey, you know what?
qualifiers in Marysville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Can't mix them anymore.
Nope.
If I go, I'll remember to register this time and race.
That would help.
Yeah.
I got 3 laps on that track, Drew.
Yeah.
It was heartbreaking.
I forgot
It's
about
a
that.
beautiful track.
What? So you
Yeah,
didn't get
looks
signed
nice.
up and you ended up?
No, we were testing out the new mobile rig thing there, and I just forgot to register.
Oh,
It happens.
I thought that.
Have you raced on the track yet, Drew?
Nah, I've never even ridden it. I've just seen videos of it.
Damn, man, that thing is nice.
Did a good job, did they?
It's amazing. I mean, when the only thing you can complain about legitimately is the parking.
Yeah, which they've already corrected.
Yeah, the parking's bad.
They've paved.
They fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what that track operator's done, and
In a short time, too.
if we don't go, I cannot wait to see the edit you're going to make from that track, because that thing screams like all Drew Polk.
Billy and Jen are reminding me that Marysville is hosting the Ohio State race on Saturday there for any of our Ohio friends.
There we go.
Who still consider us friends. They should race Marysville for their state race, and then Sunday is the Northeast Gold Cup qualifier.
Nice.
So busy time down there.
And if you want to get autographs from Drew, make sure you're there Sunday, because he'll be there for the Gold Cup.
Hey, I might be there both days.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Decisions.
You'll be state racing, I
Places
think.
to go, things to do.
Yeah, exactly. What is your BMX mobile, Drew?
All right, so we bought our van. It's a Sprinter van, so we got some room in there, and it has a bed in the front, and then we have some cots in there, so we camp at some races in it just to save some money. So that's our main one, and then I'll take my Volkswagen Golf to some of the ones that I just go to by myself.
So you have a Sprinter van.
Yep.
Justin wants
That's
one of those.
pretty sweet.
See, Melissa?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. If you were 17 again and your dad was driving, it would be okay.
Nice.
You know how many bikes you can fit in that thing?
Nice.
Drew, how many bikes can you fit
How many
in?
bikes do you need to fit in there?
I mean, I only need my one.
Thank you.
We take our scooter, so it's a I don't want to call it a scooter because then you guys are gonna get it's basically a motorcycle, but it's considered a scooter. It's a Yamaha, but we put that in there so then if we need like quick little trips like to go get coffee or something like that, you don't have to take the whole van out. You just take the bike out and
Fit a
ride it.
freaking golf cart in a Sprinter van.
Does it run on gas?
Yeah.
Is it gas or electric, this scooter?
Yeah, it's gas.
Okay.
It's like street legal and everything.
All right, then we can't make fun of you about that. It's fair enough.
Well, at least
Hey,
it's
do
not-
you drive it around at Grands, though?
No, not at Grand's.
You're going to next year.
I'll take it. One that's really good is like Georgia and Nashville because they have those big long roads to
Yeah.
get to the track. So if we park far away, you can just ride it. So it's nice that way.
And you can drive right past moms that are getting in fights with security guards. Yeah, I said it.
Just saying.
I mean, it happens, you know.
Definitely heard that happens.
There was a Snapchat video of it somewhere.
That's why we have security now. We have a head of security.
That's right.
Right
yeah,
there.
good call. I
He
hadn't
makes-
put that all
he
together,
folds-
but that's
he
a very
folds
good
everybody's
call.
mirrors in as we leave.
He's running down.
Hey, you did Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you finish?
So I missed Friday because I had graduation. I
Shucks.
could have like graduated on the Thursday, but it's like I wanted like something special, like it's once in a lifetime. So we did the graduation. We drove straight up there, and then I got 2 seconds. So they had 55 riders on Saturday and 50 on Sunday. So it was a big one.
That's right. I forgot
2
how big
seconds is
that
good.
national was. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's-
Nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Second out of
Yeah.
50 some. Wow.
That's not shabby at all, man. All right. So let's see here.
What's your favorite part on that track?
Probably the second straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or just the gate being fast because I like fast gates.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big doubles are fun.
It's a beautiful facility. Beautiful facility, man. And
Not been there
second
yet.
week in a row, I'm going to give the volunteers from that track a shout out because we were there on what day? Monday? We were there like the day after the race was over to pick a friend up, and it looked like a zombie apocalypse there. And again, special shout out to the Nashville volunteers.
no
You
kidding.
guys are amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Drew, are you headed to South Park?
Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that's a
should be
jumpers
there.
track.
Our
Yeah, that's a fun one.
our resident DJ just messaged me and said to let you know that if you needed any tips or heads up on that track, he's your guy.
Damon?
Yeah.
All right.
Damon?
Yeah. Seek out Damon Tucson.
Oh, yeah, I'll just
He
pull
know-
him up.
He
Okay.
knows that track.
Yeah.
He does. He does. Yep.
DJ Damon.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, he's been there several times, I believe.
Is that one of your fun? One of the tracks you look forward to?
Yeah, that's another one of my favorite tracks. I always kind of forget about it, but that second straight is like, it's perfect. It's so flowy.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say anything bad about that track.
Flowy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Well, that was one of my trusted. What's your favorite track
Well, there you go.
that you've raced on? So that would be one of them. All right. So here's another one. Who's your favorite pro, past or present?
Damn, that's a good question.
I would say, yeah, I'd give it to Nick Kimmin. He's one of my favorites.
Cool.
Winning out of
Kinda
gate
funny.
8, man.
Winning out of gate.
Yep.
Dude's
Also another YouTuber, so
Yep.
that probably plays into it a lot.
How about one from the past?
Yeah.
One from the past.
Of course, your past is a lot different than some of our pasts, but
Right.
think far back.
I guess I would just say, I'd probably say Connor Fields. I liked him for a while, but I just really like Neek now.
That's past.
That's why I said his past is different.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Can
That's
I
I'll,
what
ask-
I'll get.
Can I ask you a quick question? Because it's kind of
Yeah.
related to what you guys are talking about.
Hang on, Paul, because you're making the meters go all the way in the red.
Okay, what if I sit back here?
oh, that's
I don't
better.
know. You were just fired up about Connor Fields. That's
Yeah,
all.
no, I was just. You take in a lot of YouTube content. Do you watch a lot of the old stuff from the 80s?
No.
No, it never do like, because I've always wondered from someone from your perspective what that looks like now. You know what I mean? Because like Chris lived through it, and you know. So, but I'm just curious what your
Yeah.
take is on old original BMX stuff.
I've seen like Grand's
man.
videos and stuff like that, and I always watch those like replays that they post. And yeah, it's just crazy how the sport's evolved. Like it's just it's almost a completely different sport at this point.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't think that you'll ever raise your seat post up 1.5 feet
To race,
Probably not.
and then put your foot down in the turn?
he'd have to unclip.
No, that's all Pee Wee Lee.
Pee Wee Lee.
Oh, dude, I got to race
Love that guy.
I got to race that guy. We're in the same class. I'm gonna tell you what. That dude can find like every inch of a corner and find speed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I talked to him a lot last weekend. It was pretty cool.
Goddamn shoes aren't even tied tight. He's just got his Air Force Ones on. He slipped on. He's just out there killing his class.
Air Force One.
No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Not even Vans, eh?
No, he wears white Air Force Ones.
I'm still waiting for the evolution of the electric bike.
Stydic, man. They're,
It'll be there.
Excuse me.
They're right. That's the little push bike thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Saw those things at the last X Games. I'm like, well, there's the death of our sport. And you got to push it
Oh,
around.
that's the ones they have at the Supercross motorcycle
Yeah.
races.
So in
right?
your time racing, what was the biggest technology advancement that you have saw in your time in the sport?
I don't know if I can really call this an advancement. Yeah, I don't even know if it's technology really, but I would just say like the introduction of just the 8-meter hill.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just like game changer. Like it's like when I say it's a different sport, like it's not even the same. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like who thinks of that? We're gonna build a hill that's 8 meters tall and send some bicycles down it. Like
Yeah, and hit a jump at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's Johan.
Send it.
A mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Ritz and
Johan.
Johan. Yeah.
Like, you know what? Let's just keep piling dirt on there. It'll be all right.
Bigger's better.
It's just insane. Let's watch one more of your videos, and when we come back, we've got showcase, and we got some birthday shout outs we got to do.
And trivia question.
And of course, the trivia question. Now, man, I didn't label them the right way, so I put them in as 1, 2, or 3. So here we'll go to this one right here.
What's going on, YouTube? We're here in Reupload, Louisiana for the Bayou Classic Nationals. Today is Saturday, April 10th. We got here early this morning, so it's going to be a pretty short weekend because I'm only racing
the same
on
shirt?
Saturday and Sunday. So
It
I'm
is.
going to do my best, and hopefully it all goes well.
Hyper.
It's practice time.
Great guys.
Sprinter fan, Melissa.
Yes, baby.
We have some practice delays, but looks like we're back in business.
Softly, I have to choose. Should I leave or should I stay with you? I am naturally dead.
So this is practice?
Yeah.
You ever ride without clips, Drew? I'm sure you don't race without them.
Lately,
but-
I have been.
Yeah.
I've been riding flats a little bit lately.
Training or racing?
Just training.
This
Looks like it's gonna rain.
Yeah. it
you
does.
said this Louis.
Yeah.
Where? What track was
Yeah,
this?
Bayou.
Louisiana.
This is Gretna, Louisiana.
Okay. Oh. Did your Polk just get poked in the corner right there?
Sure kind of looked like it.
Yeah, but it looks like he's going to get
Nope,
him
not
back.
anymore. Get some, son.
1 for 1.
Took that problem out of the way. Boom.
That was a stacked first round. I remember that. There were like 5 nag riders.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
You ever get nervous?
A little bit.
Uh-oh.
Did you just lose your camera or did
Yeah.
you fall?
It lost his camera.
Yeah, I just lost it. It came off.
Oh.
And that is why I carry extras.
Gate 8. So when you got a gate pick, what's your gate pick?
Typically, as far inside as possible. If I could, I'd always choose 1.
Okay.
Just because even if you get cut off, you still have the inside line. But at Rockford, I was trying to choose 8 as much as I could.
Rockford's a different monster there.
Easier to poke.
Yeah.
Were these you still running the Huawei bikes here? Or are you on the
Yeah,
Hyper?
this one was.
This one?
I just grew out of my other hyper, so we had to go to that for a little bit.
Okay. I will say this about hyper bikes. When people buy them, they don't get rid of them.
You know,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
true. A lot of people ride
Dude, they're
those
like-
and they love them.
They're like standards, man. People buy them and they ride them forever.
Yeah.
They're good bikes. Holy shit, you were racing Peebles?
The younger brother, yeah.
Oh, oh, okay.
I mean, I guess you could call that racing. Looks like he's leading.
Yeah, no shit. What gear did you find there?
That was a crazy race.
This is when you do your pre-workout without any liquid. You scoop that shit out and just eat
inhale.
It. Yeah.
Alright, so day 1 is over, and I took the win yesterday in 17 to 20 expert. I wasn't feeling that great during and after practice because the track's pretty difficult, but I was able to figure it out during racing, and I won all my laps yesterday. So today is Sunday, April 11th, and it is day 2, and hopefully we can have the same result as yesterday.
You had a hard time figuring it out. You were like a half a straight ahead of your class.
I'm trying to figure out how to slow down.
Well, that track was really tight. Like, it's thin, like it's skinny, and the jumps are really close together. So that was a hard balance to find. And then the rhythm was very awkward. Like, I pumped the whole rhythm in the main on this day. Yeah, it was crazy.
What year is this?
This is this year.
Oh, this was this year? Okay.
Whoa.
I, honest to God, don't remember this national.
This was where I got my second and third wins of the year.
Okay.
Didn't T-Bone go to this one?
It's in Louisiana, right?
Yeah. I think it's one of the first ones where he like parked right on the track. So I think Nick Long did a clinic at it or something.
Did he have a mouth guard in his hand?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you do.
Question out of the chat, Drew. Hot Rod BMX wants to know, when can we buy some Drew Polk shirts and hoodies?
Man, when they get made, we ordered them like back in February or March, and they just haven't gone back to us. So we're trying to find a different company to make them.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we know a guy.
Michael Shirley. Out of Toledo. No BS. I'll send you his stuff when we're off the air. Guy does awesome work, and he'll do it. He'll do the orders as they come in. So it's not like you got to put a bunch of money out and then let them sit there.
Man,
all those
they need to get those people out of the way. They're gonna get slammed. I never understood that. That's like one of my little pet peeve things is all those people at the finish line when you come busting through there.
You think you're going as fast as they are?
No, I'm going about a third the speed they're going. But still, there's people everywhere.
But objects that are in motion have a tendency to stay in motion.
God damn, look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that double tire manual through there.
I know. Everyone was giving me a hard time about that.
They can give them all you want, dude.
Hey, if you're winning, who cares?
That's a wrap for the Bayou Classic Nationals. I ended up winning both days in the 17 to 20 expert class, which were my second and third national wins of the season. Although this national was a little bit smaller than usual, there were still some really fast guys, and those wins definitely weren't easy. So, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, hit the subscribe button to see more of my videos, and I hope to see you all in the next one.
See, Chris, that's the shit we got to get.
That's the stuff we got to do. Yeah, we got to figure that out.
I'm terrible at that stuff right there.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Like it was just,
like and subscribe. Everybody like and subscribe right now. Whoever's watching.
You did one down in Sarasota, right?
Yeah.
God damn.
And then Cape Coral.
Which one? It's got to be. Was it this one?
I like the little logo. It's cool.
You pay to have that, man?
What's going on YouTube? We're here in Gretna, Louisiana.
Same one.
No.
That's the
same one.
Sorry. This one.
No, I made the logo myself, and then one of the Indiana kids helped me make the intro. He just made it a little more fluid.
How's it going, YouTube?
Yep, right there, actually.
This weekend is the Gator Nationals
This is Florida.
in Cape Coral, Florida, and the next weekend we will be in Sarasota, Florida, for the Citrus Classic.
Did you know who was on the event shirt for the Cape Coral race?
I do well, and we'll see how it goes.
No, I don't think I looked.
Did you know that we were there?
Yeah, we were there,
at
actually.
that race?
Oh, okay.
I could be on this video somewhere.
Chances are. For like 38 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Brian Wilson, Mr. T-Bone, was actually on the
was it?
event shirt.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to brag about how they sold out, but what he doesn't tell you is he bought 90 shirts.
Oh, that's right. They sold completely out of those event shirts.
I don't know if that's true or not.
He bought 100 of them.
You like racing this track?
Yeah, I actually did like this one because like the first straight you can kind of open up, and then it gets a little tighter down like the second, third, fourth straights. But the pro set was so tricky. Like the backsides are really short, and they're like not steep, so you had to like really find the backsides, and it was hard to get through that pro set. But yeah, it was a fun track.
The guy that built that pro set is actually going to be on a future show.
Okay.
Who's that, Justin?
That's your teaser.
I thought you wanted to say who.
No, not yet.
Okay. Holy cow.
Like, this pro set, though, like, gives you, like, a true...
Look at that one there. He just goes in there, and it angles off to the left as you go into it.
Right, because...
Yeah, it was very unique.
The amateur berm actually, like, comes into the...
Like, meld together.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. This track is one of the most unique tracks I've ever ridden. Like, I've never seen that, like, back straight before, and then how it kind of cut in with the pro set.
Yes.
And I've always wanted to ride a track like that gives a big advantage to pro set because, like, if you watch our main, every single person in the main does the pro set because you have to. Like, if you don't do it, you're not going to win. So it just makes for, like, really good racing just to see all the guys do that.
I'm going to agree with you, but I took the AM side every single time. Actually, nobody in 4145X took the pro side. We all thought as we came out. Yeah, you're right. We all thought about it coming out of that second turn, like, we got this. No, you don't. You're going to end up with a broken hip.
That's for sure. If one guy goes, the rest of us are going.
Yeah.
I don't even think I went through the AM side, just the rhythm section. No, I don't think I went through it.
God, you're such a badass.
Well, I knew there was no point.
No.
Well, that's true, because if you went the other way, everybody else would go the other anyhow, so everybody get the pro anyway.
So, like, AMs are way over here to the left, and then you got a berm, and you actually have to cross back over into another berm. It's freaking wild. Their last straight is probably one of the funnest straights to goof around on, though.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not for Drew. He needs shit with, like, 19-foot lips, but...
It's a little small for me. I was trying not to flatland them.
What do you think of Sarasota?
It's almost too technical. Like, it's one of those tracks you just have to go slow to be fast.
Yeah.
But it like the racing makes me really anxious on that track because I always just want to go. But you have to like slow down and make sure you're like getting everything perfect. So I don't know. I didn't do that great there, but yeah, it's a fun track. It's fun to ride like the train on because it pushes you with your abilities. But I don't know. Racing on the track is scary.
Yeah, especially if you're afraid of heights like I am. And I was in like gate 1, 2, or 7 and 8, and you know how it's a scaffolding and you look straight down? Terrifying. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's not like Rock Hill where it's built into the ground. Like, it's just a freestanding. Is that the other video you got in here?
No, I think the other one. I don't remember which one the other one was.
I pretty much lost which one.
Oh, it might have been Louisville last year.
Okay. Remember watching Melissa, like the 3 kids that jumped and broke their handlebars?
Yes, I do.
Ooh. They thought that carbon bars were the thing to run.
Big guys?
No, they weren't like big guys. I mean, they were just
one too many knocks and them broke right off.
Supposedly they got pro bars now.
They were
pro stem.
They were pro carbon bars, but they weren't able to handle case in the pro set. Tell me you're gonna pass this cat right here.
So
Right
you'll
there.
see right here.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, man.
he Pee-wee lead you right there. That's what he did.
Foot down
Just
and
wait.
all, right?
Keep that in the back of your head.
I got you.
Payback's a bitch.
Here it comes, main event time, son.
This is it.
What gate's he in?
I think somewhere on the inside.
That's good enough.
Nico says the only reason you're able to clear the pro set was because you pulled him through it.
Yeah. Yep.
Here
I
we
watched
go.
him almost die on it.
Oh man, here he is. Boy, he cut right over, got that inside. Drew Polk ain't having none of this shit. He's already setting him up right now. Not yet. Not yet. Damn, dude, you are on his back
I hear
tire
Greg
for a
Polk
second.
on the do.
Nope, right
Oh,
there.
See, he got
right
fancy.
there.
Yep,
Oh.
got fancy. Wrong time. I think I remember.
I knew
that.
not
think-
to
I think
show
you-
too
I
much
believe I
of
remember
my-
this race.
I think
actually.
you and I were, it's when we saw Chad Reed.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, oh my God, Chad Reed. I'm like, who?
Oh, is this the actual
Wait,
video of it?
wait, who is what?
No, that sounds like you, dude.
I was like, you just reversed that role.
Yeah.
Actually, he stood right in front of me. I didn't even know.
Half the time I'm like, look, it's the eyelash guy. He has really, yeah, never mind. It's my thing.
This is a
Okay.
good angle right here.
Look
Here
at
we go.
this.
Watch this.
Look. Oh,
Look at that.
good night.
What a move.
You kids watching right now, rewind that shit. Watch it 180 times.
That's what you say when you get poked.
Damn.
So day one's over. I put myself in a good spot in the main, and I had the opportunity to pass, so I took it. And I took it home for the win. That was my second ever 17 to 20 expert win, and my first win this season. So the weekend's going really good so far, and today's the last day here at the Gator Nationals, and hopefully it goes well. And I'll see you guys after today.
Oh.
So cute.
I like your wrap up.
Yeah.
Very
A
nice.
little-
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Better be royalty free music, man. If I get dinged again, I'm hit. I'm just kidding. Every show I get hit on.
It's because you play in Danger Zone, son.
That's right. Kenny Loggins.
Hate to tell you, but this is one of the only videos that isn't non-copyrighted.
Oh, no.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter. The whole
man.
thing.
Does it help if we're talking over it?
No.
Oh.
It's still here.
It might.
Dude, they won't ding us for like 5 years from now.
Yeah.
They'll
Right.
be like, hey, by the way, what the what?
Yeah. We got one of those, didn't we? Like from last year sometime.
Yeah, it was
Like
yeah,
March last year or
it was
something.
our third show or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, I
what-
have some videos. They're like 2 years old,
And they hit
and
you
it's
on-
like it's obviously a non-copyrighted song. Like that's where I got it, and like some random company just
Yes.
dings it. I'm like,
Nope.
okay.
Or a soccer team in England
I just quit.
somewhere.
I just quit using. I just quit using them.
Didn't we have one?
Yeah.
It was a soccer team in
Yeah, we had a
Europe
soccer
somewhere.
team, man.
They're like, we used their theme song or something.
Yeah, I used an instrumental of a song for Grands for like 30 seconds, and I got dinged the whole video. I was so mad. It got 10,000 views. Yeah, it was not fun.
Oh, wow.
You know, I don't feel bad with those 10,000 views. I might get 10. Be like, hey man, I posted my race and I even paid somebody to edit it. Yeah? You gonna pay people to watch that shit? Yeah, Pee Wee Lee passed me down the last straight. He did too. Every time at Cape Coral. I'm like, God damn.
Sounds like he's the dude you need to
Bro,
beat.
that guy knows he's a berm assassin.
These are fun to watch, man.
I think this might be one of the first shows in a long time that we've done a BMX podcast show, and there's been BMX racing on it.
What?
Think about it. Let it set in.
Podcast.
Or whatever we do.
Live stream, dude.
Is that Popovich right there in front of you? Who is that from?
No, that's
Minnesota?
Evan Schaefer.
Schaefer? Oh.
Oh, in the teal.
Yeah, he's a mudslinger. Man, they stuffed you on that one.
Dude, you guys are hauling the mail right there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, even if you're in the top 3 in 70-20, like, there's 5 more guys behind you that are trying to get in there. So
there we go. Cool.
Yeah.
Those are awesome videos, dude.
Amazing. You want to do birthdays?
Thank you.
Oh, I'll give it a
No,
whirl.
let's do trivia.
Trivia, yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit. I'm not
You ready?
That either.
Yeah.
No, hey,
can you pull it up on the top for me? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't have it pulled up. So if you scroll to my...
Drew, you can't answer these. Okay?
Or here.
No?
I don't know if he would know the answer to this or not.
Oh, he
You
might.
think?
Yeah, well,
I'd have
I'm
to-
sure he would.
I mean, the amount of time he spent, he might.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
So
I totally forgot about the intro.
I was just gonna do the whole
We didn't get
the
to-
sponsor part of it.
Jesus.
We didn't get to pay anybody for this fancy intro right here.
So we have Melissa's trivia question, sponsored by Ray's Indoor Mountain Bike Park.
They don't ever ding us for using the Jeopardy.
They don't.
Huh? Is that not
Hey,
copyrighted?
for
I
absolutely
don't know.
nothing, what is Drew's favorite part of Ray's?
Oh, I know.
What is it?
The profile room.
Okay, good. You still don't win anything.
Oh, come on.
But we were all paying
Hey,
attention.
can we come back next week and do next week's
Well,
show?
wait a minute. It could change now because profile world has changed. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
true.
They updated it. They
little
had
bit.
some changes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What do we got, Melissa?
Well, I got all sorts of fun stuff. Go check out your rad dads over there in Muskegon, Michigan, for all you people that are going up north over the summer now that Michigan's pandemic is over.
As of yesterday.
And then I got a really fancy, lovely T-Bone BMX
damn
trucker hat here.
Shoot.
My usual fancy dancy sticker pack here. Oh, and I did send out some prize packs the other day, so some of you are getting some lucky things in the mail. Most of you are not. Yet. Several of them are still in there. I'm still working on it. Heavy Pedals zine episode, or not episode, zine issue number 6.
Yeah.
We got that. And your handy dandy ATB backpack here. All right. So, I want everybody, this is a YouTube question here. So when you are, since we're all on YouTube tonight, subscribing to the All Things BMX YouTube channel, and then we're all going to head over to Drew's YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the like button and all that really awesome stuff that he's good at reminding us. But I would like somebody to tell me how long the Drew Polk 2020 video is in order to win the prize pack.
So you need minutes and seconds.
Yep. Got to go over to that YouTube channel and check it out. And while you're there,
subscribe.
That's right.
Is there another thing it could be? Another in minutes and seconds?
Could be hours if it was long enough.
Good point.
Well, we already asked him how much content he needed to get down to this time frame. I want to know what that time frame now is.
how many nautical miles?
Nautical.
Right?
I'm trying to answer this in my head because I have no idea.
Nautical miles.
I'm not really sure that I'm giving it to Nico.
No,
he doesn't count.
All right. Showcase time.
And actually, he doesn't have the right answer anyways.
All right. BMX Showcase, sponsored by Answer BMX.
All right. I think this was shared by many. So this could be a repeat for some. If not, I want to let you guys know about the Girls Club that's going to be going on at the T-Bone Pro BMX Experience, July 11th through the 16th at Cape Coral, which we just were watching some videos of.
Yeah.
UCI World Champion Coach DL is going to be there, and just an exclusive girls only.
Yeah.
At the
that's cool, man.
Exactly. We might finally get Melissa. to go.
You want to hit that clinic up, Melissa?
Where am I going?
Cape Coral.
Cape Coral, girls only clinic.
Yeah, I wish.
Girls only. That's all. That's it.
No.
It's going to
So
be
get a hold of Brian. Get signed up.
July 11th to the 16th, and overnight you get to hang out at See To It. If you guys, have you been there yet, Drew? To See To It condo down there that Brian owns.
No.
Son of a bitch, Brian! You better get him in there ASAP.
You need to check that out.
We're talking right now.
Great
we're
big
talking
swimming
to
pool.
Drew Polk right now. This is one of the biggest goddamn celebrities we've had on here. Brian, get him in that condo.
So this is what they say at the Nationals. Welcome to the girls' club.
Yes.
That's it right here. Huh?
So you're going to be able to hang out at the vacation condo. All girls. Going to be a great time. Spots are very limited. This camp runs Sunday through Friday. It is $9.95 as long as you mention your ATB discount.
Yeah, all things BMX show.
That's right.
Right on it.
Or you can do a track only package, which is $300 a day, where you just pay $300 and you get to go to the track. You know, it doesn't include like all the overnight stuff and the cooking and pool and
you get food too.
Yeah, man. We've got a chef and stuff.
Really?
Brian's like a short order cook in there in the morning.
I mean, not trying to be funny or anything, but when we were down there, I had the best T-bone steak I've ever had, and Brian cooked it for me. It was awesome.
Should be.
It was great.
Yeah, it's a good time. So, make sure you sign up for the girls only.
Get on that. Sweet.
We could send Laura, I guess.
There you go.
There you
Melissa.
go. Yeah, there you
So,
go.
I mean, if she goes, I go. So.
No.
Oh, there you
Brian, I need a 2-for-1. I need a 2-for-1 deal, bro.
I
He
mean,
needs a discount code.
I don't need a bike. I just need to go.
Chaperone.
Do we have a winner?
Yeah, I'm giving it to Nico because I think he was the first, and then everybody just copied because they were all too fast.
All
right.
Plus, he deserves it. He's been playing along all night. So it was 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Damn.
So you can only imagine how many hours and hours and hours of BMX
to
videos it took to get you down to 6 minutes and 20 seconds. But I just loved that one so much, I had to come up with some kind of question.
That was an awesome video for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We got one commercial and then birthdays, and we're going to let Drew go do his probably 5th training set for the day. So stick with us. We're going to go check out
wrap her up here real quick.
T-Bone Carbone Cartel rims. And when we come back, it'll be birthday time. And as we said before, that is Brian's cell phone number, and we'll put it in the chat so you can call him. And
get the lowdown on the carbon rims.
You can, Chris, you could ask him if they've got white carbon rims.
Okay, I
why
thought
not?
we was keeping that to ourselves, but all right.
Well, you could call him and ask him.
Well, I could do
Drew
that.
Polk, I have a question. Is OS 20 cheating?
I was actually just about to say something because I saw OS 20 on there, and I think that's pretty interesting because there's only like a couple brands that make OS 20. I think it's like Answer, Alienation, and obviously those. But I don't think so because there's advantages and disadvantages. The bigger wheel's harder to get moving out of the gate. So that's one thing that you'd lose, but you'd also get a lot smoother, more stable at like top speed and bigger wheel rolls better.
Mhm.
I've been tempted, but I don't know, just haven't gone there.
Anytime I lose to somebody with an OS 20, that's cheating. Joel Britton.
I'm yet to lose to someone with OS 20, so when that happens, I'll look into it.
Do you really ever lose?
Yeah, not many people run them either, so.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know. I think it's kind of the hot thing right now. It's kind of trendy. A lot of people are into it.
You still have a set of Pro Forks.
Pro Forks.
Google that shit.
What do you mean
There's
Pro
a
Forks?
throwback.
No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Answer Pro Forks, remember? They were suspension forks for BMX bikes.
That was probably in my
Like,
off time.
For real. People bought them, thought they worked. Most pros locked.
Suspension?
Pros locked them out because it was a. Mighty
they
Mo,
get a
get in the chat and explain this. So
Was there a contingency program?
Oh
on
hell
that?
yes, there was.
Oh.
So the pros just ran them because it was a fat paycheck, but they just locked them out because
Dude.
obviously.
You know, speaking of that, just quick tangent. So back in the day, back in the 80s.
Tangent number plate, or are you going on a tangent?
On a tangent.
Okay.
Off of that contingency deal. Back in the day, they used to have, the goggles like Oakley and, Amy, who sponsors our team. They used to have goggles. And these guys all get contingencies if they were running those goggles. Well, a lot of them didn't like them on, so they'd take them and put them on top of the helmet on the visor and then strap. So it was like, when you take them off and put them up over your head, and they just run them up there. Like if you look back at some of those pictures from the 80s, you see a bunch of guys running goggles on their helmet, but they're not actually wearing them on their face.
Interesting little tidbit there.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting. But anyway.
You still got the contingency from that?
Because if they do, I'm down.
I'll do it.
Hang on here. This is what I was talking about. I gotta go to fourths. There it is. There they are.
What?
Look, see those bad boys? Look at them bad boys right there.
And those are answers?
Yeah.
So John had them?
No, it was way before he owned them.
Oh, it was before John. Okay.
So they actually had suspension, and you could adjust them on the top. And yes, you. And again, the pros went out and just locked them out.
I like it. Hey, got to make that money somehow. Huh?
Well, it was. The sad thing is if you have a set of those things, how much they can sell for.
Oh, are they one of those things that you can get a bunch of eBay money
it's
for?
Vintage now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more than what they were getting on a contingency deal. 100%.
Somebody's got those sitting around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You think Mighty Mo's got some?
I bet he does.
Billy was asking if that was a lucky horseshoe on the front of that fork.
Lucky horseshoe.
I don't really remember what that was even for.
Probably
Like
some
somebody,
kind of
it was
support
before, but it was way before my time. But
stabilizer or something.
Those are the ones I remember. And Drew is like,
doesn't remember those.
Drew's like, you old
you
guys
guys
talking about that
man?
junk.
Like right
Not
there.
like when they, had square tires out of stone.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we all ran
Comp
Tioga
threes.
Comp 3
Comp
tires.
threes, man.
There was no directions on them right there.
They only went one way, forward.
All right.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
is time.
just remember next week, June 30th, we have Mr. Jim Sievert joining us. He's from the Red Bull Trail Builder skate parks. So check him out next week. And
I don't know if you know this or not, but I hired him to build a training facility at your mansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, don't leave your credit card laying around here.
Cardoza says it kept the forks from flexing.
Oh, okay.
Robert would know.
He was an ET.
That's right.
Or just raced then.
Well, that's true, too. All right, birthday time.
It is birthdays.
All right. So, birthday sponsored by On Two Wheels. Your next national, you're looking for some parts. You need to talk to somebody. Go over there and talk to the folks at On Two Wheels.
They sell the carbone wheels.
They'll hook you up. All right, so let's see how bad I can butcher folks' names this week here.
It's fun every week.
I know. I know you guys enjoy it. I don't know if the people out there enjoy it, but I know you guys in here enjoy
I'm
this.
sure it's not the first time for most of them.
Right. All right, so we have Mike McGonigal. I don't know who.
Mike McGonigal.
Hey, I got it right. What do you know?
Yep.
Janine Christie, Justin Kearns.
That's Jay Kearns' son.
Ah, oh, happy birthday, Justin. Dave Stover.
Mm-hmm.
I like each one I get right. He goes,
He's just judging you. So.
I know, that's cool. Matt Henning. TJ Goal. I'm guessing. Oh.
Yeah, I'm waiting on this next one.
Oh, gosh. David Quintanilla.
Jesus H. Quintanilla.
Come on.
My gosh.
I'm sorry, David.
It's all right. Okay. Quintanilla.
Kyle Smith. Chris Cowell. Hey, the Speed Queen, Melanie Klein.
And
birthday. Amy Candy. And our head of security here at the All Things BMX show, Mr. Matt Hall. His birthday is actually today.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
28 and strong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Mr. Polk, this is the time we'd like to hand it over to you. Anybody you'd like to thank, shout outs to, make fun of, bring in the family, anything, whatever you'd like. This is your time, man. And, you know, we want to say thank you. One, for being patient so we could get the show started. And two, for being such an amazing guest on the show. So thank you again. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so I'd like to thank all my sponsors, obviously. We have Hyper 60 helmets, Atlas brace, Promax components, box components, Snafu, Faith with G-Form, and everyone that's helped me along the way. I'd also like to thank my team owner, Donovan Long. He's helped me a lot this year, and of course, over the past 4 years, he's helped me a ton, but he's really helped me step up my game this year. I'd like to thank my parents, obviously. I couldn't do it without them. They support me. They take me all the races. They pay for everything. So they made my dream come true. I'd like to thank the rest of my family, my friends, all the people I ride with, because they push me to be better. And then I'd also like to give a big thank you to Jerry Bradford. He kind of created me and helped me get to that national level. So he really helped start this journey, and I probably wouldn't be here without him. So, yeah.
Great. Well, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you taking time out of your day.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
And especially
love being on here. Thank you guys
for being so patient. We really, really appreciate it. You're more than welcome to hang out. There's going to be some weirdos that want to come in here and ask some questions, as I told you before. So
yeah,
feel free if you got to run,
hang out
use
with
the
us for a minute.
Bathroom if you want to hang out or not. It's up to you. Again, thank you. Looking forward to our guests next week. And again, Drew, thanks.
Yep. So everybody, make sure you follow us. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube.
Well, tonight we're only on.
So anybody who's watching this, and usually watch us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like the YouTube. We appreciate that because we're.
And thanks for joining us on YouTube.
Yeah,
those that don't normally.
Yeah, because that helps us. You know, if you subscribe, like Drew will tell you, you subscribe to YouTube, it helps you get found in the search engine. So the more subscribers, the more people can find your show. Yeah.
Right.
So do that for us. Again, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. That's sponsored by BMXRocks.com, which is BMX-ROX.com. That's a photography. So you can get your pictures there if you've been racing anywhere in the Midwest lately. Check that out. Also, the podcast version of our show is sponsored by Joe Doherty's BMX in Our Blood podcast. You can get our podcast or Joe's anywhere you download your podcast from. And if you have any information, events going on you want to share with the show, make sure you email us at allthingsbmxshow@gmail.com or Facebook Messenger, whatever works for you. Get us your information. We will do our best to share it with the rest of our crew.
Should we have him do the subscribe and like thing, and then we sign off?
Sure.
Drew.
All right. So I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure to like hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys back here later.
Aw, thanks, Drew.
Thanks, Drew. God bless everybody. Have a great night.